Hi everyone. I'm going to try and make a home video to help us kind of understand dividing fractions using common denominators. So it's one of the methods that we can use to help us divide fractions, and I think it's really helpful if we can kind of see a drawing of it and try and understand what or how the method works. So I'm going to try this. I'm using my finger as a pen, so if it's messy or if I make some mistakes, just let me know, and hopefully we can do some more of these videos as we continue. Here we go. So we want to be able to divide fractions using common denominators. So if you look at this first example here, we have 3/4 divided by 1/4. And we want to ask ourselves, if you look at this note over here, we want to ask ourselves, to get to the answer, how many groups of the divisor fit into the dividend? So that's a lot of words right there. So we want to see how many times can this group fit into the first group. So I'm going to start by drawing a picture. So I have 3/4 here, and we're going to try and make this as equal as possible. So I have 3/4, and I want to see how many times will 1/4 fit into this group. So I have 1/4 right here. I have another 4th right here, and another 4th. So how many times can 1/4 fit? That's going to be 1, 2, 3 times. So my answer is going to be 3. Let's see if we can do another example. What if we have 8/9 divided by, let's do 2/9. So once again, I'm going to draw a picture. So I have my whole bar here. Oopsies. This will probably not be equal, but we'll be okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 groups. So I have 1, 2, let's do another color. I think that's 9. Somebody let me know if it's not 9. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here I have 8 out of the 9 groups shaded. And my question that I want to ask myself is, how many times can 2/9 fit inside? So here I have 2/9 right here. I have another 2/9 right here. I have another 2/9 right here. And finally, I have one more 2/9 for a total of 4 times. So 2/9 can fit inside 8/9, 1, 2, 3, 4 times total. Okay, I have another example for us. Let's try and do 7/9 divided by 3/9. So I'm going to have my bar of 9 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7/9 shaded, and I want to ask myself, how many times can 3/9 fit into my 7/9? So I have, because they're the same size, because they both have the same denominator, I know that my 3/9 is going to be the same size as one of my 7/9. So I have 1, 2, 3. Here's one group of 3/9. 1, 2, 3 is another group of 3/9. And then I have this left over. Okay, so I have one section left over, but how many sections do I want to make a full group? I want all 3 of those to make a full group. So I only have 1 out of the 3 that I want. So I have 1 full group, 2 full groups, and then 1 left over. So my answer is going to be 2 whole groups and 1/3. All right, now you might be sitting here thinking, that's great when they already have common denominators, but what if I have a problem such as, let's see here, what if I have 8/12 divided by 1/4? Okay, so let's draw our bar of 12. So there's 2, and there's 4. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. Well, I didn't do this very well. 9, 10, 11, 12. I know they're not equal, but bear with me. Okay, so I have my 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now I want to ask myself how many 1/4 can fit into my 8/12. But they're not the same size. So 8/12 is one of these tiny little sections right here, but 1/4 is huge compared to that. So I need to change 1/4 to have a common denominator. So in order to have 12 be the same denominator, I need to multiply by 3 on the bottom. And what I do to the bottom, I do to the top. So I have 3/12 is my common denominator. So I'm asking myself how many groups of 3 can go in to my 8/12. So I have 1, 2, 3. There's one group of 3/12. 1, 2, 3. That's another group of 3/12. And then I have 2 left over. And how many do I want? I want 3, just like the other ones, but I only have 2. So I have 2 out of the 3 that I want. So I have 1 full group, 2 full groups, and then 2 of the 3. So my final answer is 2 2/3.